Yeah, I don't know. I thought the energy. I thought we started off with some energy. Obviously, we gave away the goal early, but I don't think it was because we were playing poorly. It was kind of just a bad giveaway. But I thought the start was important, and then the response was even better. So, in general, I thought the team had good energy, good movement, good activity, and for whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure why, but we seem to match up well against LSU. Last time we played them last year, we put 5 on them. This year put 4 on them, and it's a good team. They pose some problems. Their attack, they've got some dangerous weapons, but for whatever reason, I think we match up well against them.
Coach, you've talked about confidence boosts, and the LSU game obviously had potential to be a big one. How have you kind of seen that momentum reflected in practice?
Yeah, good. I think as you can tell from behind me here, right, the energy's good. The spirit's good, which is important this time of year. It's with the soccer season taking its toll and the academic year taking its toll on people, it's important that people are fresh and excited to be at training. And as you can see from our group, it's a good spirit, good mood about us.
As you were saying before about how LSU scored 10 minutes into the game, and just tell us about how the team's composure and grit was able to motivate into scoring four goals.
Yeah, that was really important for us, and obviously I'm not glad that it happened, but in hindsight, it's it was a good test for us, right, to go down a goal early. I think in a couple other goals, we scored first against A&M, we scored first against Georgia, and conceded leads. It was good for us to fight from behind and show the ability to do that. So that showed a lot of character on our part, and as I said, really happy with the response and with the result.
Coach, your team kind of had some stumbling points in conference road matches. So at this point in the season and with another one coming up next, what's your mindset on that?
Yeah, I think we got to just treat it like any other game, not get too wrapped up into, okay, we've struggled on the road in conference or anything like that. I mean, you look at the opponents we've played, we've played some pretty darn good opponents on the road. Arkansas, who's #1 in the league, Kentucky, who hadn't lost a game until the weekend, Opening with those games on the road, it certainly wasn't easy, and not that Ole Miss or Mizzou is going to be easy either, but certainly the opponent played a role in that. But for us, we've got to just treat it like any other game and come out aggressive and on the front foot, and not be timid and shy on the road.
Coach, you talked about being aggressive on the field. What aspects of the team are you liking in practice to prepare for Ole Miss and even the SEC tournament?
Yeah, I think the big thing would be energy. We gave them Saturday off. We went really light Sunday. We gave them Monday off. Today there was moments of hard, intense work, but there was some rest in between. And so for us, again, this point in the year, it's important to be fresh mentally and physically. And the group seems to be in a good place right now.
Coach, is there a set plan right now, the keeper position?
No, I'm going to keep rotating both keepers, just like we've done with some forwards and some other players on the team. That I think both goalkeepers have shown the ability to make big plays and help us win games. So we'll keep rotating those goalkeepers.
Ole Miss was one of your team's more complete performances last season. What are you expecting to see out of Ole Miss this year?
Yeah, it's a completely different team. A new coach, a lot of new players. Some of their key players graduated. Some transferred out. When the coach left, and so it's I'm not super familiar with the coach or with many of the players. So what I have seen in film is they're organized. They play hard. They're competitive in all their games. So I anticipate it to be a challenging game, but not really bringing anything from even our spring game against them. I don't really take anything from past games into play here.
Coach, Friday night was one of your highest goal outputs of the season. What do you think kind of led to that, and how do you keep that momentum going?
Yeah, good question. I thought, as I said, I think for one reason or another, we do match up well against LSU, but I thought just the mentality that, and especially, we weren't content after scoring that first goal. It seemed like in some previous games, maybe we took our foot off the pedal a little bit. But I liked our attitude, kind of a cutthroat attitude to go get the second and then not be content at 2. We got the third and the fourth, and we nearly got a fifth and a sixth. So I think that the mentality is important, and we gotta have that kind of killer mentality, that mindset of we aren't content just because we're leading. We need to finish games off.